Hi, welcome back to my channel again. And in this short video, I'm going to cover Nifty indexes analysis and also look at are there any stock specific actions we have to see. And also we're going to go through all the important headline indexes for various sectors and also Nifty, Bank Nifty, so that because we do this analysis, so that we can individually pick stocks at the right time. Very important. If market is non-trending or market mood is in a different trend and you are trying to buy any specific stock, chances are that you might have a kind of a drawdowns on that. So you have to, unless otherwise you are doing completely investment portfolio and don't look at the charts. Whereas I personally look at charts and also look at stocks so that I can get the best timing. So I want to buy at the right time, not at the best price. It's okay. And again, as I said, there's a lot of uncertainties between the war, and Russia and Ukraine war is getting elongated by the day, and there's a lot of uncertainties being created. So you have to be very careful. And I have given a disclaimer, so please do your own due diligence. I'm just sharing what I'm going to be doing next week and weeks to come, so that at least I get this opportunity. One thing for sure, this is a good time to buy stocks when if you are building your investment portfolio. If market was trending all the way up and you're trying to buy stocks when the train is out of the station, then that's not a great price you're going to get it. Now you are already standing on the station, train is coming, you have to get in the train, and that's the opportunity for long-term investors. And as I say, when be fearful when everybody else is greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. And these are times when others are fearful. VIX is an all-time high, or not all-time high, is actually fluctuating between 25 to 30. I will check that now, but at least it is showing some nervousness, and that's the time we are going to see a lot of whipsaws in the stocks. Okay, so let's go to my screen and we're going to discuss. And before I move on, customary, if you are liking our content, if I'm adding any values, do give a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. I keep coming up with latest videos on stocks, specific action, fundamental, technical analysis, do a complete 360 view of a particular stock, so that helps you a better investor. And my name is Shivendra Bhatia, and I'm a founder of Peaceful Weekend Investing community. If you want to join my Telegram channel, I'll give the link below so I can share more details to you more in more frequency as well. Okay, so let's get started. So this is my daily chart of indexes. So let's go back to our Nifty first so that we know what we discuss. Now, as you can see clearly here, this is red line is 200-day moving average, and then green is 150-day moving average, and amber is 100, and blue is 50-day moving average. And we are clearly below 200-day moving average, which is not a good sign. And as you can see here, last time we went below was at the time when we were just recovering from the COVID, and that was the time it went below. And now, after all this up move, the first time you see there is a the Nifty has broken 200-day moving average, and also it has making lower high, so it's not able to cross the previous high, so it had a bit of a resistance, and it again faltered down. So you have to look at it from that view, and so that's why, unless otherwise it recovers back, I think taking stock specific action would be you have to be very careful and only deal with when you are looking at for investment portfolio. That's my first recommendation. And also at the same time, let's look at Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty also is the same, where I told you last time this was the main support. It was already trading below 200-day moving average, and it is right now on our support. Let's see whether it shows any reversal. But again, this is broken the trend line. It is still going down. So this was a trend line, and it's moving up. So again, we do a weekly chart as well, because that will give you a better clarity. And as you can see, when I do the weekly chart, let me do this. Let me delete all the drawings. Okay, that will take away this one as well. So we don't want that. Let me do this drawing. Yeah. Now, as you can see, it is below this trend line, support trend line, and also it's in the support. So yes, there could be a stock specific, and also it is again underperforming against the Nifty as well. CNX IT though, it is definitely showing some strength. As you can see here, the it is come back to its, if I look at it, it's actually 50 week moving average touching, and before that it was really flying high, and some of the stocks have given very amazing returns, and now it's coming to a particular support zone, and let's see whether it's going to sustain. Looks like it is outperforming Nifty. As you can see here, the the line is upwards, which means that it's going to outperform. So that's something one has to keep in radar. And small cap, let's look at the daily chart so get a picture. Again, that's also below, so you have to be very careful, and you have to make a list of all the sector leaders and industry leader stocks so that you can get into those stocks in a best price, and when they start showing the sign of reversal and sign of strength, that's one has to keep an eye on. So as you can see here, it was really moving in a nice uptrend, but that trend has been broken now. So we have to see when the reversal happens. And typically, again, in this sign, I don't see there'll be a V-shaped recovery coming in. It'll be news-based driven, so you have to keep you on an edge on that, and make a list of stocks. So yeah, reality. I think reality index is something. If I kind of remove some drawings here so that we can get. So this is a weekly chart of reality. I think it has it has given a great move, but then it faltered again. So, but I think where we are, it is kind of coming and testing again. So if you see here, this is a retest zone. So when it gave this breakout, and there was a nice breakout here, and we had this, as you can see, the media was all talking about reality all over media. So that was a candle, and then after that, it's coming down. But given that all the moving averages or sorry is moving upwards, so I think this is something you have to uh, look at it, and also it is showing good strength against Nifty. So reality is coming back on light after many years, so one has to look at it. This is a breakout for almost and for so several years. So as you can see here, it tested. I think it never reached this point of 4846, which is all time. It's kind of the highs which it made in September 2009, and it's going to be staying in this zone for some time before it is before it takes a move up. So, but this index is poised for some gains. As long as there's a trend is higher highs, one has to look at stock specific action and take a position on those stocks. And I'm going to play a basket approach on reality index and stocks which are showing some good signs. Yeah, so metal, I think metal, as you say, most of the metal stocks are showing good sign because of the uncertainty and the war scenario. These are the prices are really going off the roof here, so they're going to definitely benefit. So you have to play it very cautiously, because metals are cyclical in nature. They give you wild moves, so be very careful about that. So that I would not talk about any specific stock, but let's look at some stocks we discussed last time. We talked about Everest Industries, so it's showing good sign here. Everest Industry, it did, had a it didn't go much in moves. So what we discussed last time was this candle, so it gave a slightly higher up, but I think it is showing some strength here. ITC has not been moving, but at least at this times it is still showing strength, which is a great thing. And as long as you can watch my video on ITC where I clearly mentioned the levels to track, and as long as the levels are not broken, I think the stock you can hold on. Once it right now ITC is in everyone's portfolio, so it is kind of a trade which is crowded trade. But once it starts moving in a direction upwards, then definitely there'll be a swift rally. But then a lot of people who have bought it at the higher levels, they'll try to book profit, given that they're getting an exit, but it'll take some time. So it will be a slow mover, but I think surely it'll someday show some sign, and we're waiting for that. ABB, I think that's a stock I mentioned. It is definitely poised for higher regions because it's giving you a breakout after 2008, and that is where it is also kind of consolidating at the moment at this range. So, and all the moving averages are up, so keep the stock in your radar. So it also kind of outperformed the market because it didn't fell too much last week, so that's great. So all the three stocks we discussed are doing well, which is fantastic, and ITC outperformed the market, which is great as well. So that's all I wanted to cover. Again, if it's added any value to you this video, do give a thumbs up, write a comments box below what did was your key takeaway, and if you want to share anything, I will personally going to read that and reply to your comments. I'm looking forward for more participation from you guys as well. And just to encourage us to keep coming over these videos and share with you, subscribe to our channel, and so also hit the notification bell so you can feed to YouTube algorithm so other like-minded people can join and also get benefited from this work. Until next video, I want to give you a good thumbs up and happy investing. Bye bye.